about the core. Now I know a lot of people want six-pack abs, flat defined sides, the obliques. I get it, but there's a lot more than just doing a core workout one time that goes into having that sleek midsection. But nonetheless, we still have to pay attention to it, and it's not all about the muscles and the abs, right? It's about the deep core connections within our body that we have to keep all together and in the right spots. So today we're going to focus on the core. As always, EMOM stands for every minute on the minute. What that means, as you know, is that we are going to work for a certain amount of time in a minute. The rest of the time in that minute is your rest. So we'll work anywhere between 30 to 40 seconds, and then you get to hang out until we start again. Okay, 5 exercises, 5 rounds, add a 2-minute warm-up, a little quick 1-minute pep talk, and you're finished. Okay? So, without further ado, we're going to get into the moves, but there is one thing I want to share with you first. So check this out. Okay, so core breathing is very easy. What it does is it tightens all of the muscles right into our, deep within our core. Whether we are women who have had children, or we've gained weight, lost weight, fluctuated, played sports, anything like that, our core tends to lose its strength as we age. So one of the best things to do to get everything kind of back together is core breathing, which is deep muscle work. So for your core breathing, what you're going to do, I'm going to turn to the side to show you. You're going to take a deep belly breath, filling your belly, and then as you exhale, you should pull everything in and up. This is similar to a Kegel exercise, if you're familiar. One of the things you don't want to do is suck it in like this. That's not what we're doing. And you also don't want to take a breath with your chest. You want to fill your belly. So, as I said, you're going to start deep belly breath and exhale. Again. It should all be slow and controlled, where you can feel every muscle contract. You want to squeeze that muscle once you're here and keep going. This can be done while standing, while seated, or on all fours, as well as on your back. There's many options. So each week, if you want to switch it up, that's totally fine. This is also, like I said, something you should do whenever. This can benefit anyone and everyone. If their midsection has lost its strength, this is one way to get it going. So like I said, if you're sitting at your desk during the day working, or if you're on the floor with the kids playing games, or if you're just laying around and you're like, man, I feel bored, I should have something to do. This is something great to fill your time and work at the same time. One thing I recommend, do not do it on a padded surface, such as while laying in bed or sitting on the couch, as our bodies are kind of morphed to that foundation that we're sitting on, so it's not exactly flat and in line. But like I said, all you have to do is take a deep belly breath, and then as you exhale, pull it in and up. So we're pulling the belly button down and up and to the back at the same time, okay? Have fun, guys. I'll see you next time. If you have any questions, let me know. Okay, bye. Okay, so I hope that video helped you understand core breathing a little bit better. Core breathing really is key to making sure that all of the muscles work together, that they line up and everything gets done properly, okay? It also protects your back and everything else from pain, injury, and that kind of thing. So we want to make sure we're paying attention to our bracing and our core breathing. But for now, let's get into our moves for today. 5 moves. All you need is 1 weight or 1 canned good or 1 water bottle, whatever you got. Those are 3 options. 1. And that's all. That's it. That's all we need. So, of course, I've got canned goods. I've also got some weights down here that I'll show you as well. So the first one is a torso twist. Just because this is closer and easier to grab, this is what I'm going to use for the example. So the torso twist, of course, we're going to have a tight core. Everything in and up, as we mentioned. Shoulders down and relaxed. And what we're going to do is we're going to have our arms straight out in front of us, and we're going to not move the hips. We're just going to twist the top right here, bring it back, and twist to the other side and back, okay? We're not doing a tornado one where it's super fast. I don't want that today. Today I want us to focus on the movement to turn, not moving our hips, just working the midsection, okay? Arms should be not locked, but out right here with a slight bend, as you can see. You can even have it here if you want to rest your arms. Twisting here is just fine as well. Okay? After that, we're going to set the weight down. We have a single leg crunch. So all we're going to do is putting the weight on our main leg, this one back. We're going to bring the knee up, the arms down to meet it halfway, and as we do that, we're going to crunch our bodies forward. So just to show from the side, again, arms are going to be up, and we're going to crunch down. See how I'm not like, oh, but like bring it in, feel the midsection, squeeze the muscles, and back up. Down and up. And it's just right in front of you. You can see right here from this angle, or right here from this one, just straight in front. Okay? Next is our oblique side bend. As always, we do recommend a heavier weight, but I've got my corn, so that's what we're going to work with for right now. Oblique side bend, we have the tight midsection. Slight bend in the knees, shoulders down and relaxed, and all we do is bend and pull to the side. So you want to keep your hips in place. We're not shifting them out. Core is tight right here. We slight bend down, pull it over, right? So bend, pull, okay? We want to really pull that weight, so we're going to do it on each side, okay? Just right here. So you take it down, but then you also want to reach as far as you can to the other side. I like to reach for my knee if I can. Try to get as far as I can, but still keeping proper form. Notice I'm not leaning forward to get into it. Right here, and we just bend and up, okay? After that, we're going to hold on to a weight. If you're using a heavier weight, you're going to want to size down, please. But after that, we've got the wood chop. We've done this before. Again, tight core. We move just the midsection, not the hips, not the legs. But from here, we start at the side and we take it up, okay? So you're going to feel it here and then here as you move, right? This is also going to work the shoulders, so be prepared, okay? Last but not least, just to kind of cool us down and get us ready to go again, is the standing crossbody crunch. So, arms up here. Usually we squat and crunch. No squat today. I just want you here, arms up, and we're just going to opposite arm, opposite leg, and down. And of course, as we do that, we want to squeeze those already tightened core muscles, okay? So we squeeze and step out, squeeze, step out. So opposite to opposite. That's it, okay? So get some water, grab your canned goods, your corn, your peas, whatever you've got, your dumbbell. I also have a kettlebell, and we'll get into it, okay? Let's go. All right, so as always, we've got to warm up and get ourselves ready to go. So first things first, let's do an overhead reach. So right here, do your best not to pop your hips out. Keep them straight, and we just want to feel the stretch of the sides right here, okay? This is great if you recently worked out your midsection or even your back, your shoulders, your arms. It's great for anything, okay? So here's your little disclaimer from me today, and I'll give a lot of disclaimers, but that's okay. I am a little sick. So I may be a little more winded than usual. This workout, switch to arm swings. This workout is not one that's gonna be a super crazy sweaty one, like if we were doing leg day or cardio or anything like that. This one is more about feeling the muscles, allowing them to do the work, to contract, to release, all of that. We're allowing the muscles to reconnect with each other because we want to focus on our deep pelvic floor as well as all of the muscles up top that give us those abs, right? So today is more about focusing on bringing everything together. Let's do an overhead reach again. Last one. Again, if I'm going too fast, you can slow yourself down and stretch right here. You know your body best. You know what your absolute limits are, what works best for you. So I'm just giving you the tools, and you go from there, okay? Not focused on the chaos that is surrounding the apartment. We're just stretching, getting ready, because this is our time. Arm swings one more time. Here we go. Again, if arm swings don't work for you, you can circle, you can kind of just stretch things out, whatever you want to do, as long as you're getting self-warm and focusing on the upper body warming up, okay? We're also getting our breathing right and our minds right. So we've got our 1 minute pep talk starting in 2, 1. Okay, we're warm. Here's your pep talk. Like I said, I'm sick. usually takes a lot for us to get up off the couch when we're healthy, let alone when we don't feel very well. But we're here, we're gonna get it done. Working on our core is so important because not only does it give us the abs and flat midsection that we want, but it also factors into our back, our posture, how we feel in general. You know, if your muscles are forming out, that's gonna give us a little pudge, or like sometimes people call it, I call it my fat pouch as a joke, or the mom pouch, whatever it is. It's because our muscles have kind of lost their place and we have to just direct them back to where they go, right? So that's what we're here to do today. We are focused on connecting, not building. So if you're here like, yes, I'm gonna have a six pack, it's not the workout for today. Today is about connection, okay? And I'm connecting with you and we're gonna connect together. So torso twist first. I've got my weight, core tight, my arms are out, slightly bent, here we go. So we just turn the torso, notice my hips still facing you, back to the side, right here. You wanna make sure, I'll turn a little bit so you can see that we're down and relaxed. This is a lot for you to have your arms out because I know sometimes weight is. Right here's okay, just focus. Try to bring your elbow to your belly button without moving anything else, okay? Last one on the other side. Whew, there we go. Okay. If you're sick like me, get extra drinks, okay? We're gonna keep going. Next is that standing single leg crunch. So like I said, all of our weight is in one leg, okay? Slight bend, we don't want it locked. Core is tight, hands are together. So we're going to bring it up and crunch it with the abs. So here we go, core is tight, crunch, and down. It is not, we're not about speed today. This is not a cardio move. Like I said, we are connecting and back up. So right here, you wanna squeeze, contract the abs right there. Last one, and release. So now, regrouping to the other side. Core is tight because we did our core breathing to brace. Here we go. Bring it together, back down. And we're not shifting weight. Remember, it's a balance tap. So squeeze, up, squeeze, up. Okay, just right here. Last one. Okay, notice I'm not hunched and slouching, but I'm squeezing, okay, as if you would crunch. Next, we have the oblique side bend. Again, have your weight is encouraged for these, but do what you can safely do. Core is tight. Closer stance, here we go. So we dip and then reach for the knee. So you're going to feel it here because the weight's pulling you down, but you're also going to feel it here when you're pulling it up. It's not a shoulder shrug, and we're straight, so right here. Feel the muscles. Last one on this side. Now we're gonna switch. Again, core breath to brace, here we go. Dip and pull it over. So we dip, but we wanna pull. Notice my shoulders staying. I'm not shrugging. I want you here. Let's do one more. All right, the good thing about using one arm instead of two during these things is you can have your hand here to kind of help guide your midsection as well. Okay, back to that lighter weight, we have the wood chop. Again, we start from one side to the opposite. So, here we go. Twist. Notice my hips aren't moving. I'm not going like this. I want you to take it from one corner to the other. Imagine you're in a frame. Corner. More. Okay. Regroup. Opposite side, here we go. So corner to corner. I'm not moving my hips. I'm not like this. I'm not swinging. I have control of the movement. Right here. Core is tight. One more. Here we go. Ooh. Set that to the side. Please make sure your weights are out of the way so we don't trip. The last one is the standing crossbody crunch. So all we're gonna do is here, bring this elbow to the opposite leg and then switch them, okay? So, core is tight, here we go. Up and down. Just squeeze those muscles as if you were laying on the ground doing this movement. We're just standing instead. Right here. Again, not about speed. We're not juggling. I want you here, controlling it. Last one right there. Whew. Okay, get yourself a drink. That's round one. Again, you're sick. I feel you, but we're doing it together. We're gonna breathe through it today. We're taking our time. There may be a few pieces where it is a bit sped up, but the focus is control and bringing everything together, okay? Connection. Back to the torso twist. For my home weight peoples, gotcha, me in my corner, ready to go. So, core tight, here we go. Fist, then, again, arms can be straight out. They can be here, you can focus on rotating the arm to the belly button. Right here, see how it's lining up? Or like I said, right here. Of course, depending on how heavy your weight is, you can keep your hands like this, or we might have to hold on to it for a little extra support, right? Last one, here we go on this. Okay. Setting that weight down. Again, single leg crunch. So, as I've said, we've got that leg back. Most of the weight is in that one leg. But when we come up, we are crunching. Notice I'm not slouching, but I'm bringing my muscles together as I would with a crunch. Okay, I still have control here and here. This is whoosh. So, here we go. Crunch, and tap down. Notice I'm not shifting the weight, right? So we're just here. Focused on feeling the muscles, connecting everything today. One more. Okay. Deep breath, leg back. We're going to switch sides. If we're braced, we're ready to go. Let's do it. So we bring up. See, I'm not like, my back is not arched. We still want to be straight, but we want to crunch, right? And if we lose balance, what do? Keep going, right? Last one right here. Okay. And of course, when I'm doing examples, if you don't have to stop, don't stop. Keep going. Okay. Oblique side bend. Now, if you're using a lighter weight, like I said, it is recommended to use heavier, but this also stretches. And stretching is great too, okay? So, rolling right down the side of the leg. Here we go. So we reach and pull it over. Reach, keeping the shoulder level, and just stretch it out right here. Our hips are not moving, we're not shifting, just right here. Okay, switch sides. Here we go. Dip, pull, dip. Just feeling the muscles, and like I said, the good thing about having a free hand, control. So if you feel you're kind of starting to sludge, bring it back up. One more, here we go. All right, now holding onto that weight or grabbing a lighter one if you need. Wood chops, again, from one corner to the other. One corner to the other. Hips forward, that's it. Here we go. So taking it from this corner, up. We should be twisting this section, not the hip. So here, here, up, up. Focused, okay? And if the weight's too much, focus on the movement. Stretch yourself here. Everybody has to start somewhere, right? Last one on that side. Let's switch. Here we go. Corner to corner. Notice I'm not shifting my hips. Right here. Allowing the muscles to feel, connect, and contract. One more, okay? All right. Set your weight to your hand good down. Standing crossbody again. So, just here, this elbow comes to the knee. And I'm not slouch crunching, I'm crunching. I have control and I'm in line. Here we go. So we bring it up and switch. focused during a workout, it's normal. One more, here we go. Get a drink. Like I said, it's not about building today, it's about connecting. You can't always build. You gotta bring things together before you can build, right? Okay, back to my dumbbell with my weight crew. We're getting ready. All right, here we go. So we twist, switch. Notice my elbows aren't out here either. I want everything in so you can focus. My hips are not moving. If I notice my feet feel a little off-centered, regroup and keep going, okay? Having the weight out here is going to cause you to work on your arms as well. If you need to keep it down here to your side, focus on your elbow, reaching your belly button like we said. Okay, but if not, and remember we want a closer stance. Notice how wide my legs are. Last one. We don't want to be out here. We can't really work much out here. We want to focus on balance, center of gravity, tight, okay? Set that down. The single leg crunch is next. If you need a drink, please grab it. Remember, tap leg, crunch, okay? Ready? Here we go, let's connect. So we connect and crunch, back down. Look at my hands and my knee right here. This is where they're beating. I'm just hitting, right? And I'm not speeding it up. It's not cardio. We're allowing the muscles to feel. Stretch and crunch. That's enough on that side, let's switch. Find our balance, here we go. We crunch and down, okay? Everything's in line, I'm not hunched, I'm braced. So with the bracing, you're gonna feel it even more when you squeeze those muscles. If you're just like this, you're gonna hurt your back. It's so easy to not pay attention to these things, but we have to. One more. That one is where we get a little more winded, right? Let's keep going. Oblique side bend. Again, I've got my weight. You don't have to use a kettlebell. I like it because it's heavier. I like the heavier weights for this, but whatever works for you. Here we go. Squeeze down and reach. I need to widen my stance a little bit. Very slight bend in the knees. Here we go. Down and over. Notice my hips aren't moving. My shoulders are not slouched. I'm straight in line. Okay, let's switch sides. I'll show you for this side. Here we go. So we dip, hold, okay? I am not lifting and I'm not hunched forward. Be right here. Close stance again. Close stance does not mean that they're touching. It just means they're closer together. One more. Woo. All right, if you're using that for your wood chops, please hold on to it, but don't recommend heavier weights for that right now. Let's focus on the wood chop again. We're gonna start from the corner, pick it up. Core is tight, here we go. Down and up. Notice again, I'm not wide stance. Maybe a little bit wider than the side bends, but not so wide that it doesn't really work what it needs to. And I'm not shifting like this. Up. My hips are facing you. One more. Okay. Here we go, other side. So corner. Just twisting right here. Like I said, this is going to work the shoulders, so shoulders are going to be a little tired today too. You know, I love the shoulders. Gotta do it. Last one. Set that down. If you need a drink, grab one quick. We got 10 seconds. Standing cross body crunch. Again, opposites to opposites. That's all we gotta do. Here we go. So we crunch and bring it down. Crunch again. Down. Watch. So we just crunch right there and up. I'm not like this. Pay attention to your posture. Pay attention to your core. Because if not, you're not only affecting the muscles of the core that we're trying to work on, you're gonna hurt your back. Last one. Ooh, it's round 3. You need a drink, you get a drink. All right. My canned good people, my laundry detergent people. Okay. Yeah, it's too much to have the arms out. Right here, and focus on the elbow to belly button ratio. Okay. Here we go. Twist. Stop. Twist. Remember, we want to feel the muscles, allow them to connect with where they're supposed to be. If we're going like this, proper form is one of the most important pieces of working out. If we don't have proper form, then any muscle we do build will be built incorrectly and will develop on the body incorrectly. Again, bring it in if you need. As long as you're still twisting the torso. One more. All right. Set that down. Standing single leg crunch. We still have about 15 seconds, but again, remember, it's a tap foot, not a shift. And we are not speed. You know, this isn't a cardio hit class connection. Remember? So, switch legs here. Here we go. So we crunch up and down. So up. Again, notice I'm in line and I squeeze. And just as you do squeeze your glute muscles, I'm going to try to squeeze the core. So squeeze those muscles. Last one. Okay. Switching sides. Here we go. Crunch. Down. Okay. We're just bringing things together. The knee to the hands, and the top of the midsection to the bottom. That's it. Okay. Well, I can't crunch a hip too much back. I don't want to. We're doing it. You're doing it. And you're doing it great. Let's keep going. One more. Okay. Negative self-talk. Not aiming. Side bends. Are we ready? First tight. I'll turn this way a little. Here we go. So we dip, hold. So if you're using a heavier weight, you're going to be like, oh, don't do it in your shoulders. That's what this oblique is for. You want it to do the work so that it has that sleek definition. All known that we've been looking at before at some point, right? Switch sides. Here we go. Weight down and over, okay? Shoulders are down, back and relaxed. Not back like this, but in line. Focused on breathing. Connecting, last one right here. Okay. Wood chop is next. Oh, gotta use my canned good. Corner to corner. Here we go, ready? Speed focus. Here we go. Pick it up. Again, if you are just focused on the movement, to be able to execute it properly, that's okay because you're still stretching, you're still twisting. It's no different than doing crunches. Do you use weight for crunches? Not usually. Some people might, but not always. Switch. I'd rather you focus on executing the movement properly than try to do it incorrectly. Also, you open yourself up to injury if you don't know that you're doing it properly. If I'm not moving my hips, but you notice your hips are moving, set the weight down and focus. Squeeze and feel that your hips are not moving. Try to get them to focus on that, okay? That was the last one there. Crossbody crunch. All right, we've got about 6 seconds. So again, opposite to opposite. So easy. This is where we get a little bit winded. Here we go. Up. Switch. Okay. Allow yourself to feel, focus. It's right here. Again, crunching, but everything's still in line. It's not the pull forward. hit as high as me, focus on the twisting. Okay, that one. Got one more round, okay? Now, normally I would tell you, push yourself, bump up the weight. Not today, because today is about connections. I still want you to focus on connecting, okay? So, grab the weight you've been using, one you're comfortable with. We've got those torso twists, okay? If you haven't been using weight because you're focusing on movement, try to add it just for a little bit, okay? Here we go. So we twist, stop, twist, stop. One thing I will notice, if you're here, there's a little more control, right? Obviously, we're close to our bodies. We don't have to worry about our limbs and everything pulling us so far out. If we're out here, we're going to have to control our bodies more because it's further out, which means it's harder for us to hold. It's harder for us to have that control when it's further away from our bodies. Center of gravity is close. We have control in that zone. Here, it's difficult. It's done, so. Just remember it for next time. Okay. Quick drink. 10 seconds, single leg crunch. If you are not able to get it all the way up, crunch as close as you can. Bring it as close as you can, and every time take it a little bit further, okay? Here we go. So we crunch, and up. I'm going to turn to the side for this last one. Okay. Crunch. See, I'm not slouching, right? Right here, focused on the movement. Last one right here. Right, back, the tap foot, not the balance foot. Here we go. Up and down. We're crunching together. If you want to take the arms out of it, crunch together. Focus on that core. Or if you feel like pulling, down. Whatever works for you, as long as we're working and connecting. Focus on your balance. Last one. Yeah, balance got a little wonky there. That's like good one. Okay. Weak side bend. Again, heavier weight if you've got it to really feel the pull. If not, keep going, right? Here we go. Down and over. Right here. We feel that we're kind of losing the tight, bracing core. Pause and take a second. One more on this side. All right. Safely switch. Here we go. Dip and pull. So that dip, but then the pull is what gets you, right? Slight bend in your knees. Nothing is locked. You want to have your hand up here, you can. Hips are not popped out. We're right here. Ooh. Ooh. All right now. You're using the same weight for both movements. Let's get it done. If not, grab your lighter weight for these wood chops, okay? Corner to corner. Here we go. Shoulders down and relaxed. Up and twist. Notice just right here is the only thing twisting. I'm not moving my hips or my butt. I'm not pivoting off my foot, okay? My heels are dug into the ground. And I'm getting it done. Last one. Up and down. Let's finish. Finish strong. Here we go. Other side. Up. Start breathing. Keep the neck core tight. Last one. Alright. Set that down. Last but not least, we are on our cross body standing crunch. Core tight, opposite to opposite. Here we go. So we can crunch and up, back down. Okay, just aim to the outside of the knee, right? So the elbow should go to the outside, not the inside one out. Okay. So we really want to go as far as we can. And here, you're still working. You're still twisting, right? We're still doing opposites. Focus on the balance. But I need you to push yourself. wasn't gonna be so crazy sweaty, but I am a little warm, a little sweaty, but we didn't show up to be cute, right? We showed up to put in work, and that's what we did. So, I'm proud of you for showing up, for taking the time to connect with your muscles, to feel them, allow them to move. You did great, okay? As always, you're made of so much magic, and the world deserves to witness and be part of your magic. So whatever battle you're fighting, don't give up. You have support, and I believe in you, more than you know, right? So, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, but take care of yourself. And I'll see you next time for the next Tea Mom. Bye!